Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and rise and shine, rise and shine. I know it's good and early in the morning. Some of y'all just now waking up because I tell you here in South Carolina it's only 8:11 right now. So welcome to the video, welcome to the video. Shout out to each and every one of y'all as y'all tune in to the live, man. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality, man. It's your girl, Street Poet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yeah, come on in. How y'all doing this morning? Let me get my do not disturb on real quick. The last thing I need is for my live to be getting interrupted and whatnot. Slide that on there real quick. How y'all doing this morning? Oh boy, look at here. Y'all all right with me. Y'all coming into the room already sending love, already sending flowers. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. I see some good morning coaches. Hey, what's up with y'all? How y'all doing this morning? It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality, man. It's your girl Street Poet. Wanted to come on. Oh yeah, love me down. Love me down. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love me down. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Say, girl, you look cute. Girl, see, like, I had to come up out the car. See, when I'm in the car, I'm good and I'm sweaty and whatnot. See, I had to come up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to get it in the afternoon, in the mornings now. Because I told y'all this South Carolina heat, baby, it'll send you on up in this house. So I got to come up in this house so I can make sure that our lives stay on. We ain't got no interruptions. The phone don't get too hot. And we can go ahead and do what we need to do this morning. First and foremost, before I get started, I just want to tell y'all I love y'all. If you woke up this morning and you ain't feel nobody feel no love this morning, you didn't feel that nobody cared this morning, if you felt like you was less than, if you felt like nobody was on your side, I want you to understand that the devil is a lie and we rebuke that in the mighty name of Jesus. Understand that. That's right. You are very much loved. You are worthy. And if you are here this morning, if you are living, if you are breathing, you got the clothes with your right mind and activities of your limbs on this morning, I want you to understand that you are here for a reason. There's a reason that you're here this morning, baby. Understand you are right where you're supposed to be on this here morning. Hello, somebody. If you're going to claim that, if you're going to apply that to your life, go ahead and send me some love across the screen. That's right, ma'am. You got, yeah. Understand that some folk want you to think that nobody love you. They want you to think that nobody care. They want you to think that you always wrong. They want you to think that you're too much to deal with and always got something going on. But the truth of the matter is, baby, I want you to understand that your feelings are valid. What you feel is valid. What you feel is real. Understand, you ain't just feeling it for no reason at all. And what's one of the things that we're going to start talking about this Thursday on our Talkback Thursdays inside my Patreon. So if you haven't signed up, make sure you get signed up for my Patreon expeditiously, because the first thing that we're going to talk about this Thursday inside the Patreon is learning how to really trust yourself, learning how to really get in tune with your gut, how to really get to that place in life where you know how to follow your intuition. And a lot of times we don't follow our intuition. We don't trust our gut. And the reason why we don't do that is because we look at the things that we've done already in our past. We've already looking at the things that the choices that we made, the bad friends that we picked, the bad relationships that we picked, the family members that we trusted that came right back and betrayed us. We're going to get into depth with all of that. And the Patreon link is right there in my bio where it says Linktree Street. All you got to do is click that link, slide down to Patreon and get signed up. But what I'm going to talk about this morning now, I want you to understand what I'm going to talk about this morning is probably going to make some folk mad, okay? Because it's a lot of y'all that's still dealing with folk that want to save you for later. A lot of folk that still want to sit up in your life. They want to be around you. They want to deal with you on a regular basis. They want you to continue to give to them. I should have put a title on this live, because if I did put a title on here, it would have been, they want you to leave. Okay, hello, somebody. Yeah, I want you to understand. Let's get into it this morning. Yeah, I know that's a little bit powerful for a morning message. Like, how you gonna wake me up with that, Street? Because baby, I believe in giving to you real, giving it to you real, giving it to you raw, giving it to you uncut and uncensored. That's right. So if you haven't already shared the video, go ahead and share it so you can bring your best friend in that you go out with on Saturdays, the one that you do brunch with on Sundays. Tell them to come on in the room as well, because there's a lot of y'all still settling for what less than what you deserve. It's a lot of y'all still putting up with things that you ain't got no business putting up with. It's a lot of y'all still over there in those relationships where you begging folk to come and do the right thing. You begging folk to love you. You begging them to support you. You begging them to pour into you. And they have shown you countless times already that they are just not the one. It's about that time, baby. It's about to be, Summertime's coming. It's time for you to focus on self, sis. Hello, somebody. At the end of the day, you got to understand something. And when you get to that place in your life where you're constantly having the same conversation over and over and over with somebody, constantly begging them to do the right thing by you, begging them for love, begging them for affection, begging them for that relationship, I want you to understand it is not that you are the problem. Hello. If you're taking your notes this morning, you got your pad out, go ahead and write it down on a sticky note. You know how we do. I am not the problem. That's right. You won't put that on me. That's right. You won't have me walking around stressed out. You won't have me walking around depressed. You won't have me walking around thinking that I'm the bad guy. You won't have me walking around thinking that I'm less than. You won't have me walking around with low self-esteem. You won't have me walking around with broken confidence. You will not have me walking around not trusting myself. You will not psychologically abuse me. I refuse. And that's where you got to be in your life. You are not the problem. That's right. I understand that sometimes I am the problem, but in this situation that I know for a fact that I'm not. And how do you know that you're not? You know this because at the end of the day, if you're making a conscious effort to make sure that you're doing the things that you need to do to work on yourself, to work on your development, when you know for a fact that you have been a truly genuine person to that individual, when you know for a fact that you've gone above and beyond, you've been forgiving, you've been understanding, you've been compromising, you've been doing all of these things in order for you to make this relationship work out the way that it need to. When you would have exhausted every possibility of anything that you could do to make things better, and it's always something. They're never satisfied. It's always somebody mad. You got to walk around on eggshells in your own house. Hello, somebody. Yeah, sis. Don't throw your phone just yet. I got some more. We just now getting started. Don't worry about it. If you just now coming in, we just now getting started. Don't throw your phone just yet. I know some of y'all was probably in there brushing your teeth and you was like, oh yeah, she up this morning. She done turned up already. I don't even understand what happened. That's right. Keep brushing. Keep the phone turned up because I'm going to get into it. You got to understand that individual, it ain't about love no more, sis. It ain't about love no more. Hello, somebody. I'm going to hurt somebody's feelings, but I promise you, when I hurt your feelings this morning, I'm going to correct your vision. I want you to understand that it's not about them wanting to be in a relationship with you. It's not about them loving you. It's not about them wanting to have something with you. It's about them waiting on you to leave. Understand that. They're waiting on you to leave. Yeah. Some of y'all caught that, and some of y'all gonna catch it when you get home. They waiting on you to leave. See, a person that genuinely loves you, you ain't gotta beg them to do right. A person that genuinely loves you, you ain't got to keep on having that same conversation with them over and over. When a person wants to be with you, then they're going to be with you regardless of the fact. When the person genuinely loves you, they're gonna love you no matter what. You don't have to beg them for that. That's not something that you gotta go outside of your way to do. A real relationship does not have to be forced. Hello, somebody, put that in your notes. A real relationship, it doesn't have to be forced. It's going to happen naturally. It's going to naturally happen no matter what it is that y'all got going on. It's just going to be all jokes. It's going to be all fun. It's going to be all love. Will there be some trials and tribulations? Yes, it will. Will it be some hardship? Yes, it will. Will it be some misunderstandings? Yes, it will. Why? Because we are all different people and you can't expect me out of you. But when a person genuinely love you, they will go outside of their way to make the proper corrections in that relationship in order for them to make that relationship work. And guess what? Hello, somebody. It won't take all day. Hello. Yeah. I know you threw it across the room. Go get it real quick, sis. I ain't finished yet. Yeah. See, the thing about it won't take them all day. Hello, somebody. It won't take them all day. A person that genuinely loves you and want to be in that relationship with you, it won't take them all day. I want you to understand. Know the difference real quick. Understand this. Know the difference. Grab your red pen because this is a red pen note right here. I want you to understand. There's a difference in between you being patient and somebody wasting your time. Hello, somebody. Put that in your notes. There's a difference in between you being patient and you're wasting your time. Understand that when a person have already painted you the picture, when a person have already shown you how they feel about you, when a person have already put it out there that they have no respect for you, they don't have no type of standards or nothing when it got something to do with you, they will walk you like a dog, they will manipulate you, they will lie, they will cheat, they will steal, they will do everything up under the sun to you, then come back and twist it in the conversation and make it seem as though you're the bad guy because of you reacting to the things that they done to you. You are dealing with a narcissistic person. You are dealing with a a manipulator, that's what you're dealing with. And the more that you stay attached to that individual, the more you are doing yourself a disservice. Understand something. You got to get to that place in your life where you understand that there's a difference in between me being patient with you, me trying to work things out with you, me being understanding with you, and me wasting my time. And we're at a place in time right now where I don't know if y'all paying attention or not, but baby, I ain't got no time to waste. Talk to me nice, y'all. Talk to me nice, y'all. I ain't got no time to waste. I ain't got no time to waste. Hello. Send me some love across the screen. If that's you, send me some love across the screen. Say ouch and send a gift, baby. If that's you, go ahead and send me some love. Yeah. See, a lot of y'all woke up this morning and y'all like, Street, you know what? It's too early for this morning. It's really only about 3-4 o'clock over here where I'm at. I understand that we in a different time zone. I know some of y'all waking up and it's like, how in the world is she all up in my relationship? How in the world is she standing up over my bed? How in the world is she running up and down my hallway right now? Why in the world is she in there rattling those pots and pans like that? Baby, because it needs to be said. Say ouch and send the gift. Understand that at the end of the day, you deserve more. You deserve better. If you want something different for your life, you're going to have to wake up and you're going to have to do something different. To continue to do the same thing over and over and over and over again and expect a different result is insane, baby. That will not happen. You cannot put vanilla cake mix in a bowl and get a chocolate cake up out of it. It will not happen. You want something different for your life, you got to become a risk taker. You got to get to a place in your life where you start demanding. That's right. You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to love me, but I demand some respect, baby. That's right. I want you to understand that. And if you cannot respect me, understand where you got to go. You got to go. Two-finger swinging, baby. I'm avoiding that mission. I'm unplugging from you the fast way. I want you to understand I'm not staying in no situation no more where I have to be tolerated. Understand that. You will never feel like you got to tolerate me. You will never feel like you got to put up with me. You will never have to feel like you got to, you know what I'm saying, do what you need to do just to be able to deal with me. Oh, baby, that ain't going to happen over here. I want you to understand that I'm at a place in my life where I am focused. I am focused on my growth. I'm focused on my development. I'm focusing on self-care. I'm focusing on learning how to love myself and how to become the person to myself that I have been to so many other people for so many different years. You got to understand that this right here is not your fault. This ain't my fault, baby. Oh, yeah. I know you like to blame things on me and say that I just require too much. I be doing too much. And all I want to do is argue. All I want to do is fight. All I want to do is just do the absolute most. I get it. Yeah. You want to say that it's me, but the truth of the matter is I want you to understand that I changed my mind. Hello, somebody. Yeah. See, they ain't gonna understand that type of talk. I want you to know that. She said, are you talking to me personally? Baby, I want you to understand that it ain't just you. I got this question asked of me and my questions and answers, so I'm responding back to it. She said, they won't change, Street. They won't change, but they won't let me go either. Hello, somebody. I'm about to really get into it. I was just trying to put that out there for the mass because I wanted y'all to understand that if you woke up this morning and you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, I need for you to lay back down and get back up on the other side. I need you to wake up with gratitude. I need you to wake up with praise. I need you to wake up with love. Why? Because the thing that we're sourced by in our season right here, and I say our because anybody that's connected to me, anybody that watches me, anybody that follows me, anybody that supports me, my prayers are not just for me. My prayers is for any and everything that's connected. And at the end of the day, what we're sourced by in our season right here is what? It's love, it's peace, and it's purpose, baby. If it's not bringing me love, I don't want it. If it's not bringing me peace, I don't want it. If it's not purpose, it's no purpose in that. I ain't got no time to be wasting. So, baby, I want you to understand that if it's no purpose in it, I don't want no dealings. Understand that that's what we add. Love, peace, and purpose, baby. Write it in your notes. If that's what we feel by, I want you to understand that's what we feel by. That's right. I don't need no drama in my life no more. I don't need no discord. I don't need no generational curses. I don't need none of that. I don't need no poor behavior. I don't need nobody that's used to being a certain type of way and they didn't got comfortable being that way. So they ain't gonna never change because that's how they great granny did it, and they granny before that granny did it, and that's just how we are in my family. Well, then that's how y'all gonna have to be over there, because I need for you to understand, as for me and my house, I am going to have peace. I'm going to have joy. I'm going to have sanity. I want you to understand that I will not downplay myself. I won't water me down. I won't sugarcoat me. I will not play nice just to get along. I'm not going to come in there tiptoeing around things. I'm not going to avoid that elephant that's in the room. It's going to be addressed right there when it happened. Why do you say that, Street? Because the only way to break a pattern is to address it right when it happens every single time. That's right. You say you don't know how you're doing it. Every time that you do it, I'm going to pull it up. Every time you say it, I'm going to pull it up. You got to address it right when it happened. Don't prolong it. Yeah, ain't finna be prolonged nothing. Understand that. Yeah, that's right. If you want to break a pattern, if you want to change something in your life, when you do your self-evaluation and you realize that you're doing something that you know for a fact that is contributing to your suffering, is contributing to your pain, is contributing to the things that you're going through, when the first thing that you want to do when you want to change your mind, I'm going to give y'all these notes. This ain't got nothing to do with the live, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to run it back for y'all one time just real quick, right? Grab your pens real quick because this right here you're going to want to know. The first thing that you want to do when you change in your mind is the first thing is a self-evaluation. That's right. You got to evaluate self. Why are you doing the self-evaluation, Street? Why are you telling us to do that? Because you got to unpack first. That's right. You got to put it all out there on the table. In this season of our life, baby, we ain't got time to be no bag lady. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. Yes, ma'am. I want you to understand you gonna hurt your back and break your heart running around trying to be Erica, baby. I want you to put them bags down. You got to let that hurt go. Put that in your nose, baby. I got to do a self-evaluation. Why am I doing this evaluation, Street? Because there's some things in my life that I got to let go. Hello, come on now. I'm going to get you right this morning. Hello, somebody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's some things in my life that I got to let go. Because, see, you got to understand that things in my life, you got to understand this right here. I am in total and complete control. That means that there's nothing happening in my life that I am not allowing. And as long as I allow this type of behavior, it will continue. As long as I allow somebody to disrespect me, then it will continue. As long as I allow you to cheat and manipulate me, then it will continue because people study you way before they get into a relationship with you. Hello, somebody. Come on now. People study you. Yeah. Way before they get into a relationship with you. They see that you're not combative. They see that you don't have a voice. They see that you're, you know what I'm saying, real chilled or real laid back. They see you're not the type of person that like confrontation. They see all of these things right before they even start dating you. So they know exactly what it is that they're going to be dealing with. So they know already, well, I know for a fact that you ain't operating with no boundaries because I see the way that you run after folk. I see the way that you cry in behind relationships. I see that the things that you've been going through in your past, you've sat down and you've overshared with me everything that you've gone through, so I know exactly what to say. You done gave them the whole entire blueprint of how they're dealing with you. That's right. And if you're in my Patreon, keep following, baby, because we're going to get into that as well. So if you haven't signed up for my Patreon, that sucks for you. But the link is in my bio. We're going to talk about how folk try to use what you have said in your past, how they try to use that to hold you hostage in your presence. But the person that I used to be ain't got nothing to do with the person that I am right now today. You got to get to a place in your life where you let folk know right then and there, I am not to be played with. I want you to understand that I'm not to be played with. I can't afford another soul tie to the wrong person. I can't afford another entanglement with the wrong person. If you're not coming into my life to really be here, if you're not coming into my life to really love me the way that I deserve to be loved, if you're not coming into my life already healed, then do me a favor and stay over there. I'm not accepting any projects in this season. In this season in my life, if it's not a relationship, I don't want it. I'm not signing up to be another caregiver. Hello, somebody. Yes, sir. That's right. You want me to come and you want me to bend over backwards for you. You want me to constantly cater to you. You want me to be forgiving to you. You want me to be giving to you. You want me to do this and you want me to do that and you want me to go above and beyond for you. But then when it's time for you to reciprocate the energy, when it's time for you to love me the way that I love you, when it's time for you to pick up the things that I'm putting down, I notice that you're moving mighty slow. I know that you're not coming at all. I know that you're finding every excuse up under the sun. And what I came on here to tell you this morning is, don't you know the difference in between being patient and wasting your time. Know the difference in between somebody trying to love you, trying to learn how to love you and have effective conversation with you, learning your worth and valuing you, pouring into you, reciprocating that energy, and another individual that's holding on to you just long enough for them to find what they're looking for. Pick the phone up, sis. I know you threw it across the room. That's right. Some folk will hold on to you just until they find what they're looking for. Hello, somebody. They will hold on to you just long enough for them to find who it is and what it is that they're looking for. Understand that. I'm not in that place, baby. You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. I am not the problem. Put that in your notes. I am not the problem. That's right. I am not the problem. And how Fantasia said, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself, baby. Don't, yeah. Go ahead and free yourself. Go ahead and free yourself. Don't you sit over there and make yourself think that you got to deal with me. Don't sit over there and make yourself think that you got to tolerate me. Don't sit over there and let yourself think that you got to downplay yourself or water yourself down, dilute you in order for you to be over here with me, baby. No, I want you to understand that in any moment in your life when you feel like you're not happy, here, go find your happy. When you feel like you're not satisfied, here, go get your satisfied. Don't you ever feel like you got to be in my life, because it was once upon a time in my life when I did not know you. And one thing's for sure, two things for certain, I am not afraid to go back to that. I realize now that I am not the problem. Me speaking on how I feel is not the problem. Me talking about the things that I'm going through is not the problem. If me expressing myself to you turns into an argument with you, makes you feel a certain type of way about how you making me feel, then baby, I am not the problem. You are. Yeah, you are. And see, that's the thing. You got to call it out. You got to call it out. You got to call it out just like that. You got to call it out just like that. You can't come in there, you know what I'm saying, whispering to them. You can't come in there, head between your legs, acting like a coward. You can't come in there like that. Hello, somebody. That's right. You got to learn how to pick your head up, and you got to learn how to say some things with your chest. Baby, the days of you blaming me for things, the days of you trying to make it seem as though I'm worthless, the days of you trying to water me down or make it seem like I'm not this great person, this loving person, this kind person, this giving person, trying to act like I'm not the person that's been made sure that you didn't had, that made sure that you didn't came through, made sure that you didn't been able to survive this far. You will not water me down. You will not dilute me, baby. I want you to understand I am not the problem. You are. I can communicate very well. And by communicating very well, I want you to understand that not only can I say what's wrong with me, I can also listen to another individual give me constructive criticism about the things that I need to adjust in my own life. I'm forever growing. I'm forever evolving. I'm forever learning. Understand, I know how to communicate effectively. Understand that I know how to love a person the way. Yeah. So if that's, you got to go, baby. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. You can put that in your notes. I can't afford it. I can't afford another soul tie, sweetie. I can't, not with the wrong person. I can't afford another entanglement with the wrong person. I will not allow you to come into my life and try to trick me into thinking that I'm not good enough, that I'm not worthy. I want you to understand that if you're constantly asking an individual over and over about something, when you're constantly having that same conversation with that individual over and over again, I want you to hear me and hear me good, right? Y'all send me some love across the screen real quick. We had 72. Let's get us up to 100. Double tap on the screen real quick. Double tap on the screen. I can't afford it. When I say this right here, some of y'all gonna be like, oh my God, no, she did not go there. I did. If I'm in your house this morning, send me some love. If I gave you confirmation this morning, send me some love. If I done got you up out of that bed right now, when you in there, boy, you on 10 right now, go ahead and send me some love. I want you to come on, send me some love this morning. Send me some love. If I motivated you, if I inspired you this morning, you in tears, it's okay to cry, baby. It's okay. It's okay. It's plenty of times I be crying too. But I tell you what, the tears that we cry today, we ain't crying tomorrow. Things that had us stressed out yesterday ain't gonna have us stressed out today. Things that we done went through, I want you to understand, yesterday was the last day for that. We gonna wake up this morning. We gonna get in that. We gonna get active this morning. We gonna get in position this morning. Understand that. Claim that all over your life. Claim that all over your life. I understand, yeah. Because see, when you in that situation, you don't really know. And sometimes it just seems like, oh yeah, well, what she's saying is not that big of a deal, but you just needed to hear it being said out loud. You needed to hear it, somebody say it, and say it with that type of aggression, that type of passion, so that it would quicken something that's in the inside of you, so that it will wake up something that was in the inside of you, that it will spark that flame that's in the inside of you. That's all it is. And that's what I signed up to do, to be a motivational speaker, because I want to motivate you. I want to inspire you. I want to teach you how to live a better version of you, how to create a better version of you. I want you to know that you can come back from anything. And the thing about I want to bring to your attention this morning is this right here. A lot of times you're thinking that you're in this relationships with these different people and you're loving them. right? You're loving them, you're supporting them, you're pouring into them, and you're having these conversations over and over and over and over again with these individuals. And this is going to be the part right here. And I know this is going to break your heart, because when I was going through it, it broke mine. The thing about it is, a lot of the things that we're asking these people for don't even cost them a thing. This ain't don't even cost you no money, man. You ain't even got to come out of your pocket with this. I'm not even trying to ask you to go to the bank. The things that I want from you, they are absolutely free. The things that I want from you, money can't even buy. The things that I want from you are priceless. And those of you are the people that I woke up this morning and I had this on my heart to talk to you after reading that message when she said, Street, they won't change. They won't change, friend. But they won't let me go either. I'm telling them everything that I want and I need out of the relationship, and they won't do it. But they won't leave me alone. I'm telling them how I want the love, and I want the affection, and I want the time, and I want the loyalty, and I want the faithfulness. And they listen to me say all of these things, and they watch me cry. They watch me sit up in the middle of the night. They watch me pacing the floor. They know when I go in the bathroom and the lights are out that I'm sitting on the toilet and I got tears cutting down the sides of my cheeks. They know in the middle of their night, in the night when they're sleeping, I'm sitting over them and I'm looking at them because they're waking up and they've caught me staring like, I just don't know what it is that I'm doing. I don't know what it is that I'm giving. I don't know what to do from here. I've exhausted every possibility. I've broke it down so much already. I've told them in the lamest form ever exactly what I wanted from them. They know that it cost them absolutely nothing, and they still will not do it. I'm about to give you your answer right now. The reason why they won't change is because they don't have any intentions on changing. What they are waiting on is for you to leave. Don't get mad at me. 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 Yeah. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. They waiting on you to leave. They waiting on you to leave. Okay, yeah, friends say so true. Come on now. Yeah, I know some of y'all gonna get mad because y'all want to believe that they love you. You wanted to believe. See, that's the manipulation. That's how they play with your mind. That's the trickery. You've been bamboozled. You've been hoodwinked. Understand that you've been finessed. That's not the truth. I want you to understand that the truth of the matter is they're waiting on you to leave. They're waiting on you to say, oh yeah, well, I'm up out of here, because you got to understand that some folk are not concerned about the relationship. They're only concerned about them not looking bad. I don't want to look bad. I don't want to look like the bad guy. What kind of person would I be? Hello, somebody. Y'all should be tearing that button up right now. Send me some love across the screen. Come on, because that's some truth for you right there. That ain't that they love you. It ain't that they want you. It ain't that they feeling no certain type of way. The reason why they are still right there with you and they won't change and they won't leave you alone either is because of the fact they're waiting on you to leave. Whether you want to accept it or not, it's the truth. Whether you want to, it is the truth. Because the thing about it is they will leave you alone. Y'all, you can leave today. You can leave them today and go on about your business, and you will be over there single, and you'll be working on yourself. You'll be focusing on school, focusing on your children, focusing on your development, working on your self-love journey. You will be doing all of that, and you will leave that individual for yourself, for you. You will not leave that individual for nobody else, because that's how invested you are in that relationship. That's how much you love that individual. That's how much you wanted that thing with that individual to work. You are so wrapped up in that individual that you will stay single for 6 and 7 and 8 and sometimes years. Some 8 months, 9 months, 7 years. You will be single because you are so wrapped up in that individual. But a person that you got to beg and you got to told this and told that and come on do this and come on do that, and you don't see no change in them, the moment that you really leave that individual, the moment that you really part ways with that individual, they will go and find somebody immediately to replace you. And as soon as they replace you, they will replace you with a person that they will do every single thing that you've been begging them to do for 6 and 7 years, to love you, to listen to you, to do the just because things, to do this and to do that. They will go outside of their way and they will love a person that they just met more. Yeah, come on, the same exact way that you was asking them, begging them, running after them to love you. All right. All right, then maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Send me some love, though. If it's the truth, then send me some love. Yeah. They'll go and love them, a person that they just met. Oh, I'm in your house, friend. Come on, talk to me nice. Come on, talk to me nice, friend. Cause they'll do it. Go right over there and give to a person that ain't never sacrificed nothing for them. Go over there, bend over backwards for a person that ain't never bent over backwards for them. Go over there and walk on coals for an individual that ain't never decided to even fire up a coal to walk on for them. They would go over there and they would give them every single thing that you've been begging for them to give you, and they would give it to them in less than a year. Why didn't they give it to me though, Street? Why did it happen for me? Because you will never be enough for the wrong person. Because you will never be enough for the wrong person. You can't love them enough. You can't give to them enough. You can't sacrifice for them enough. The more that you give, they want more. The more that you do, they want more. But why would you continuously give a person more of what they already don't appreciate? When they don't appreciate the love, the affection, the time, the gift, the sacrifices that you're already making for them, why in the world would you think you giving them more of that would change the situation? Because it won't. You will never be enough for the wrong person. When they're not for you, they are just simply not for you. And you got to accept that and move forward with your life. But you do yourself a disservice because you're constantly forcing yourself into places where you don't fit. Forcing yourself into people's lives when you ain't got no business being over there. When you got to talk yourself into going, talk yourself into remaining calm. And when I get over here, I ain't going to say nothing to nobody. When I get over here, I'm just going to speak. I'm just going to step in and step out. When I come, I'm just going to do this and do that. If you got to talk to yourself way before you even get there, it ain't no need you going. If you got to pep talk yourself before you even get to where you're going, if I got to pep talk myself into attending, then I'm not pulling up. If I got to pep talk myself into dealing with you, then I'm not about to do it. I want you to understand. No, because that's me disrespecting my own boundaries. Let's go. Yeah. That's me disrespecting my own boundaries. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Oh, yeah, I got time this morning. No worries. I'm on here this morning. Understand that. I'm on here this morning. Yeah. I want you to understand I'm disrespecting my own boundaries at that moment. At that moment when I'm talking myself into doing things that I really don't want to do, going places that I really don't want to go to, hanging around folk I really don't want to hang around. When I'm doing that, I'm doing myself a disservice and I'm disrespecting my own boundaries, because true peace is what? Knowing that I ain't got to deal with nothing or nobody that I really don't want to deal with. And when I say no, I can say no without any feelings of regret or guilt, meaning what? I don't owe nobody nothing. Hello, somebody. That's a note. Put it in your notes real quick. Put it in a red pen so it'll stick out to you, baby. I don't owe nobody nothing. I'm removing that false sense of responsibility. It got to go this morning. Oh, you sending me gifts, so that must be for you. Always feeling like you're obligated to be there for somebody. Always feeling like you obligated to come through for somebody. Always feeling like you're obligated to listen to everybody's problem and what they got going on and to pull up on them, to come and save them, to come and do this and come and do that. I want you to free yourself from that false sense of responsibility. That is not your job, not your circus, not your clown. When it ain't got nothing to do with you, leave it having nothing to do with you. Stop inserting yourself in other things. When it gets to a place in your life where you got to talk yourself into it, don't let it happen, baby. I got to respect my boundaries. Street, why you say that? Because when your body is telling you Some of y'all already know what I'm about to go with this. Some of y'all already over there talking about, man, I already know what friend about to say. I know what friend about to say. Coach about to show out this morning. Yeah, I got you. Some of y'all know because y'all in my Patreon and we talks about stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? So I know some of y'all on here, y'all like, man, she about to do it. She about to do it. And I am. I want you to understand that the moment that when you're utilizing your boundaries, when you're operating using your boundaries on a regular basis, when you're doing your evaluation and evaluating your priorities and you're making sure that the source of where you're coming from, you're fueled by love, you're fueled by purpose, you're fueled by peace. Your body, the more that you grow, the more that you elevate, your body will be able to spot BS head on. What is a boundary, street? What do you call a boundary? My definition of a boundary is an invisible line that separates me from the BS. Hello, somebody. I know some of y'all knew that already because y'all in there. Some of my Patreon people like, man, I knew she, yeah, that's right. That it separates me from the BS. That's what it does. It separates me from the BS. So therefore, when I feel it in my spirit that something ain't right, you ain't got to worry about me. When I walk up on you and all of a sudden I start to vibrate low, I'm up out of there. The moment that I come around, if I start to feel any type of anxiety, I got to go. Why? Because we already know we are to be anxious for nothing. Well, that's right. We're not supposed to feel that feeling of anxiousness. We're not supposed to be anxious for nothing. Why? Because everything that we want, we already know we can have. Nothing is off limits to us. As long as we position ourselves, as long as we work for it, as long as we grind for it, as long as we stay in position and stay focused, whatever you put your focus on, you can create. If it's not there, you can create it. You want peace, create it. You want love, create it. You want sanity, create it. You got to get to a place in your life where you are not afraid to give up some things. Yeah. I ain't got to be cool with everybody. I ain't got to be mixing with everybody. I ain't got to hang out with everybody. I ain't got to be everybody's favorite person. I ain't concerned with being everybody's go-to person. Understand that I'm worried about being aligned. I'm worried about being in position. I'm worried about being focused. I'm waking up every day and I'm hungry. I'm waking up every day and I'm determined. I'm waking up every day and I'm focused and I got my head in the game. And why is that? Because I'm waking up every single day and my mission of every single day is to win. To win. I wake up to win. I do what I do to win. I go to work because I'm trying to win. I am focused. What you're trying to win, street? I'm focusing on peace. I'm focusing on love. I'm focusing on purpose. I'm focusing on growth. I'm focusing on elevation. I'm focusing on healing from I got the things in me that are broken. We're focused on unlearning bad behavior that was taught to me by broken people that did not know any better, people that was just out here trying to survive. I'm unlearning those behaviors because I am not fueled by survival. That's not on me. I am fueled by love. That's what I'm working with right now. And if you're not trying to love, if you're not trying to create peace, if you're not trying to create joy, if you're not interested in sanity, then I don't want you connected to me. I'm at a different place in time in my life. Drama no longer excites me. Everybody else's business no longer excites me. Everybody else's whatever they got going on outside of that, if it's not beneficial to me, if it's not pouring into me and what I got going on, then I don't want no dealings. I'm in a different place in my life and I have zero time to waste. I ain't got no time to waste in the season. I ain't got no time to waste in the season. Sometimes you got to look at your life and look at where you then came from. You got to look where you came from and you got to understand that, baby, I didn't come this far just to come this far. I didn't go through all of this just to be going through all of this. I didn't cry all of those nights just to be crying all of those nights. Ain't no way in the world I done slid down these walls like this here. Ain't no way in the world I done sat up in the middle of the night for nothing. I done paced this floor for nothing. That I done sat in this closet in the dark crying out to the divine for nothing. I am not doing all of this work on myself for nothing. I didn't come this far just to come this far. Said it can't come back. Your word won't come back to you void. Somebody owe me something. I dare you to write, I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect. Somebody owed me something. I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect. Put it in my comments. I'm here to collect. I'm here to collect. I don't know about nobody else, but baby, I woke up this morning. I'm here to collect. That's right. I'm here to collect, baby. That's right. Somebody owed me some joy. I need that. Somebody owed me some peace. I need that. Somebody owed me some happiness. I need that. I'm here to collect this morning. I want you to understand that's where I'm at. Anywhere in my life, baby, I'm here to collect. That's right. Yeah. People can call it whatever they want to call it, but baby, that's what that's my mission right now. I'm waking up to win, and when I win, I'm trying to collect my prize, baby. That's right. You're gonna have to give me. I'm working for this peace. I'm working for this joy. I'm working for this sanity. I'm working for this healing. I gotta collect me. I gotta get me right now. I want you to understand, and a lot of people won't get you. It's a lot of folks that you're gonna have to work away from. It's a lot of people that you're gonna have to detach yourself from. It's a lot of people that you're gonna have to part ways from. But you gotta understand that your old life cannot go into your new one. Those old keys will not open these new doors. In order for you to get these new opportunities, in order for you to get these new things that you want in life, you gotta first do what the old folk used to tell us back in the day. What did we have to do first, ladies? We would have to go in there and we would have to pull everything out. Hello, somebody. When I was talking about that self-evaluation, some of y'all act like y'all was lost. Don't act like I ain't seeing in my comments I did. So that's why I'm going back, because when I leave up off this live, I want to make sure that everybody understands exactly what it is that we're saying. In order for you to change your life, you got to change your mind. And in the process of changing your mind, you got to first do what? A self-evaluation. You got to unpack. You got to pull out all of those things. That's been following you for years. All of that pain that you've been holding on to, all that betrayal that you've been holding on to, all of that letdown that you've been holding on to, all of those abandonment issues that you've been holding on to, all those broken hearts that you've been holding on to, all those friends of yours that said one thing and did another thing. Yeah. You got to let that hurt go. The first thing that you got to do is evaluate yourself. You got to evaluate yourself. And after you evaluate yourself, you got to evaluate your priorities. Hello, somebody. And that's where a lot of y'all stop working at. You don't want to evaluate your priorities because you know for a fact that you attached to a lot of things that you should have let go a long time ago. You attached to a lot of folk that you should have let go a long time ago. You're still holding on to that job in that same position that you done been in for 20 some odd years, while they done hired everybody over the top of you and got you training a person that they gonna have you calling boss. Hello, somebody. Don't make me get in your business like that, because I was trying to be nice this morning. You understand me? You over there trying to hold on to in that schoolhouse, trying to hold on to that college degree, knowing doggone well you don't even want to work in that field. You just about to come out with all this debt because you want to satisfy everybody else and just want to be able to say that you have a degree when you are already unhappy. You're at school in the dorm and you're depressed, you're stressed out, you're suffering from anxiety, and don't nobody know it but you. You over there just lonely. Why? Because you're trying to be a people pleaser. You're trying to satisfy mom and dad and everybody else. You want to do that, and at the end of the day, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're in the bed laid up right now with an individual that don't love you, don't respect you, don't listen to you, don't value you or your opinion, don't make no time for you, can't pick up what it is that you putting down to save their life, but yet and still you're still holding on to them. They done showed you they a dog, they ain't bark like a dog, they look like a dog, but yet and still you don't want to call it exactly what it is. Hello, somebody. So when I say every churchship, friendship, jobship, relationship, familyship that you on, that's what this apply to, I want you to understand that this right here, this is what this applied to. And you got to evaluate your priorities. How are you beneficial to me? What are you pouring into me? How are you helping me? What are you giving to this? What are you bringing to this table? Come on now. You evaluate your priorities. And after you evaluate your priorities, the third step is to what? Take out the trash. Anything that's not beneficial. Anything that's preventing you from growing. Anything that's preventing you from being happy. Anything that got you stuck, that got you stagnant. Anything that you got to question. Because sis, if you got to question whether or not he love you or not, he don't. Bro, if you got to question whether or not she faithful to you or not, she's not. Anytime you get to that place in your life, you understand you're not questioning it for nothing. That's right. You're not questioning it for nothing. If I got to try to find out whether or not you're loyal to me or not, then I don't need you. I don't want to have nobody around me that I can't trust. If I got to try to figure out whether or not you love me or not, then I don't want you nowhere around me, because I don't want to be in the position where I'm trying to love somebody that don't really deserve my love, because I know the type of love that I'm willing to give. And this is top tier. Put it in the comments if you're top tier. Let it be known, baby, this is top tier. Hello, somebody, I'm top tier. Who are you? I'm top tier. That's right, I'm not negotiating my value in this season. I am worth it, and that's all you need to know. Baby, I am top tier. Put it in the comments. I'm top tier. Hello, somebody. I'm top tier. That's right. The problem is not me. We wrote that in the beginning of the live, right? So for those of you who just tiptoed in, you got to write that down as well. I am not the problem. That's right. I'm not the problem. That's right. Me speaking about how I feel don't make me the problem. Me bringing up things in this relationship that's not operating the way that they're supposed to be. I'm not the problem. Hold on one second. I'm not the problem. Not the problem. And you're not going to treat me like I am. And you're, yeah. Because a lot of times that's what happens. We go into these relationships and we become other people. We get to standing in front of the mirror, can't even recognize ourselves because we done became somebody else. We done gave up our whole entire life just to be what somebody else want us to be. And then we'll sit back and act like we don't know why we so depressed, why we so stressed out. It's okay for you to be in a relationship. It's okay for you to have somebody that love you, but it's also okay for you to have your own identity. Who are you? That's the question I want you to walk away with. Who am I? Friend, I like your answer. Friend said I'm top tier. You better know it. That's right. Put it there. A friend put out there, I am not the problem. You must have can't just, that's right. You put it in there. I'm not the problem, baby. You are never the problem by expressing how you feel. You can't be the problem. You know what I'm saying? If they turn how you talking about how you feel into an argument or disagreement or fussing or fighting or whatever, it's because they already know that they're wrong. And some people are committed to not understanding you. Some people are committed to not loving you. Some people are committed to not hearing you. That's the reason why I said, don't be having these conversations with these people just in circles. Happy, yeah, friend put, I seen all them explanation marks that caught my attention real fast. Friend put it out there, I got my own identity. You're absolutely I know that's right, friend. You got to, because you know what? It's way too many people right now. They get out of these different relationships, right? And when they get out of these different relationships, the first thing that they say is they don't know who they are. I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't even know this and I don't know that. Well, why do you feel like being in a relationship, a healthy relationship, will never rob you of your person? That's a note, and that's deep, and I need that for myself. Understand that, because I'm going to say that again. I got to make sure my Thursday people, if y'all not in my Patreon, make sure you get in my Patreon, because Talkback Thursday is this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Talkback Thursday, that means everybody get to come on live with me. It's an open floor. It's about 600 of us in there. Well, it's about 550 of us in there right now, I think, but we're in the group, and everybody, you get different perspective, different testimonies, different stories about different things that people are going through right now. And for my people who cannot afford life coaching right now, but you do want to be able to vent and want to be able to get a different perspective, and you do want to have some things that you want to ask, that would be perfect for you, because it's only $10. That's right. So it's only $10. So yes, the link is right there in my bio. Says Linktree Street. Go in there, sign up for the Patreon, and every Thursday we have an open conversation. Everybody's able to put in their input. Everybody's able to express how they feel. You are able to talk to everybody, and just because I say it one way, somebody else might come to you and say, "Hey, friend, I done been in that situation too. I done done that as well. So hey, maybe we can link up. Maybe we can talk." And that's what I want. I wanted to create an environment, a motivational community where you guys can utilize each other, you know what I'm saying, and each other's different strengths to be able to grow, to be able to heal, because believe it or not, we are all we got. And that's just being honest. We got to learn how to love each other. We got to learn how to coexist. We got to learn in peace. And it's okay. You will be amazed the amount of things that you think that you are the only one that's dealing with that, only for you to go and get into this group and you find out it's thousands of people that's going through the same exact thing. That's what that, you know what I mean? That need that same exact love, that same exact motivation, that need that same exact help. And it's okay. And it's judgment free. And we do it each and every Thursday. Each and every Thursday, we're live inside my Patreon, and it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And not only that, I download all of my live videos. All of these live videos, they go directly into my Patreon. So if you skipped a note or didn't catch a note, you can replay these videos as many times as you want. The classes that I teach, Rebuilding Your Foundation, are also available in that Patreon. Front row seats to anywhere that I'm speaking at, from wherever in the world that they have me traveling to. You get front row seats because I'm live in my Patreon. It's like you get all of that for just $10 a month. You get the whole entire shebang, including you get $5 off of any of my t-shirts that you get. So yeah, it's most definitely worth it, and it's better than, you know what I mean? Like I said, for people right now, with everything going up the way that it is, I wanted to create a space where my support system, where you guys will still be able to get the things that you need, even if you're not receiving life coaching one-on-one, that at least you will have that family feel, that intimate feel around you. And that's the reason why I created that Patreon. So the link is right there in my bio. It says Linktree Street. And when you hit it, open it up, scroll down to my Patreon, and just get signed up right there. But thank you guys so much. But I wanted to come on here and I wanted to answer her question. She asked me, she said, Street, well, they won't change, but they won't let me go either. Or they won't leave me alone either. And I just wanted to answer that one more time for the people that just came on the live. That's because they're waiting on you to leave. Some people are only concerned about how they're going to look in that situation. They know that you're a good person. They know that you're a forgiving person. They know the way that you love, the way that you're peaceful, that you're a compromise. They know the sacrifices that you are willing to make for. No, it's the same Patreon, love. It's right there. We just started doing our Talk Back Thursdays. This is going to be our third week. We were just building it and getting used to it at first, and now we're live in there on a weekly basis, uploading on a every other day basis. We put in the passcode for everybody to get discounts off the website. It's just that I had to get used to the Patreon first, so I was just uploading videos, and now that I'm used to it and know how to operate it, now we're able to do more things. So I'm basically utilizing my Patreon on a regular basis now. So it's the same Patreon. It have maybe over a year worth of live videos in there, man. It's plenty of information, plenty of motivation and inspiration in there. So yes, get signed up today. But the thing about it is, a lot of times people will know exactly who you are. They'll know what it is that you bring to the table. They'll know that you are definitely a gem. They'll know that you're a genuinely good friend. And do you think that they're going to walk away from you? You think somebody's going to walk away from their bread and their butter? Do you think somebody's going to walk away from a person that loves the way that you love, that's willing to give the way that you're willing to give? No, they are not. They're not going to do that because, one, they know, like, I would probably never find anybody else like you. But they're so committed to their ways, their toxic behavior, their narcissistic behavior, that they thinking that they're controlling you. They're thinking that I got mind control over you, that you're not going to go anywhere, that you're weak, that you're gullible, that you don't know any better. They're counting on you to be that broken version of you that you were when you met them. And that's what they get used to. So when you start changing, when you start evolving and becoming into your own self, then all of a sudden they start to feel away. And a lot of times, yes, you're absolutely right. Sometimes you got to block them. And that's the only way that it's going to work. And the thing about it is, because they're not going to leave you alone. They're not going to walk away from you. Why would they do that when they know who you are? They know what they're going to be missing. They know that people are going to say, oh yeah, you missed out on a good one. You lost a good woman. That woman was doing this, or that man was doing that, and you just lost this and that. So they try to make it to where you are the bad guy. They want you to be seen as the person that left them. They didn't leave you, so that they can walk away with a clear face. And what I'm telling you right now is, it's okay to be the bad guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Get used to that. It's okay to be the bad guy. It's okay to be the bad guy. It's okay for you to be the bad guy. It's okay for people to look at you. You need to tell them, blame it on me. Say it's my fault. That's okay. As long as it's over. As long as we are done, then I'm fine with that. It's okay to be the bad guy. It's okay. You can go and tell whoever, whatever, because I'm not clearing up nothing. So whatever lies you tell, if that's what they believe, then that's what they wanted to believe from the very beginning. Whoever and whatever, I'm going to leave you thinking whatever you want to think over there. I'm not clearing up nothing. I'm not breaking down nothing. I don't need anybody's acceptance or their approval over anything that I got going on in my life. And you don't have to get anybody anybody's approval or acceptance for you walking away from a situation that wasn't beneficial to you. You don't have to, nobody have to give you permission to walk away from a situation that you're truly not happy in, that you're not being fed in, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. If you're not getting what you're supposed to have got from that situation, it is your divine right to make another choice. If you're not giving what it's supposed to have gave, doing what it's supposed to have done, when the math ain't mathing up right, then it is your divine right to make a choice in your life to say that I'm going to do something different for me. I'm going to do something better for me. I deserve more than what I have right now. This right here, this is not the end of me. This is just the end of this particular situation. That's it. That's all. Move on with your life. You got to learn how to let certain things go. Let certain people go. Let certain jobs go. Let certain careers go. Everything that you think is going to be good and going to work out, it won't always do it. That's just the truth. It won't always give it. So you have to go back and you have to reconstruct. You have to go back and you have to rebuild. You have to go back and you have to rework some things. And that's okay, because as long as you here, breathing, clothing your right mind, activities of your limbs, you are here for a reason. You have a job that still needs to be done. And that's how that works. Girl, if listen here, talking about. She said, I feel kidnapped, can't move. I tell you what, you better free yourself. Understand that. You ain't got to wait on nobody to let you go. You can let yourself go. You can let go of that yourself. You can walk away from that yourself. Everything that you need is already in you. All you got to do is take the step. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is take the step. They not supposed to be recording my live video. I downloaded and I uploaded inside of my Patreon, love. So sign up for the Patreon and you can have the whole video to replay and do whatever you need to do with it. Thank you. I appreciate you viewing and all that, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the fact that some of y'all be wanting the screen recorded, but yeah, just out of respect for me, please don't, support me and support what it is that I do as a motivational speaker and life coach, you know what I'm saying? If like I do these right here on live, I do them for free on here, but if you enjoy what I do and it's beneficial to you, you know what I'm saying? Just like you would do with mortgage and lights and anything else, anything that you feel like you need in your life, just sign up for the Patreon so that you will be able to have everything that you want and you need right there. But the truth of the matter is, before I get out of here, I think that you have to learn how to value yourself first. If you don't know who you are and you're not respecting yourself and being that person that to yourself that you want other people to be to you, I want you to understand that you are already in a downward spiral. And that's just that. In order for you to be because you got to get to that place where you understand that how can I ask you to love me if I don't love me? How can I ask you to respect me if I don't respect me? How can I ask you to pour into me if I'm not pouring into myself? Every single day that you wake up, you got to make a conscious effort within yourself to say that I'm waking up to win. That's how you have to wake up. I don't even give myself enough time to wake up in the morning to even be on anything negative. I'm waking up with a praise. I'm waking up with gratitude. I'm waking up and I'm grateful because I understand that somebody wasn't afforded this opportunity. Somebody didn't get up here. And when you're saying that, oh yeah, well, Street, I'm feeling kidnapped. If you're feeling like you're kidnapped already, the only reason why you're feeling kidnapped is because you kidnapped yourself. You can leave if you want to leave. Stop making excuses to stay. If you know that situation, that relationship is not beneficial to you, if you know that you're not getting what you rightfully deserve, if you're not satisfied in that relationship, the only thing that you got to do is say, hey, you know what? This ain't giving what it's supposed to have gave. I'm gonna have to choose me something else. And that's it. That's your divine right. If I choose this job and it don't work, I'm choosing another one. If I choose this man and he don't work, I'm choosing another one. I choose this woman and she ain't what I thought she was going to be, I'm going to choose another one. Stop wasting time and energy and effort on things that you already know they're not working. Then it's not working. If it's not fixing them, they're not making a conscious effort to get on board with you. Why are you still fighting for something? And then it's the loneliest place in the world to be, in a relationship by yourself. Over there you got somebody in your bed, but they're really not there. Mentally, they're physically there, but mentally they're not. You going out on all these dates that you keep planning, and that person just showing up. No sir, no ma'am, not about to do it. I believe in equal exchange. And I don't like 50-50. We're going to have to come with 100. I want you operating at 100. I want to be operating at 100. I want to be in a relationship and do what? Still have my own identity. If you wake up and you decide that you no longer want to deal with me in any capacity, then so be it. You wake up and decide that this relationship is not the relationship for you, then so be it. You wake up and decide that you're not happy here, then so be it. I'm going to always make sure I know who I am. I'm going to always make sure that I'm utilizing my boundaries. I'm going to always make sure that folk understand what my boundaries come with consequence. That's right. I don't know about nobody else, but these here boundaries, they come with consequences. I will cut you off. Don't care how good of a person that you think that you are. I will cut you off. I will walk away from you. I will unplug from you, man. Understand that I will abort this mission as, yeah, you better know it, the fast way at that, expeditiously. My boundaries come with consequences. Just like anything else in this life, you can't go to a person's job and do whatever you want to do without getting fired. You can't do that. You can't go out here in this world and do whatever you want to do without you being arrested, right? So you can't come into my life and do whatever it is that you want to do without you being, that's right, disconnected from, unplugged from, that's right, without you being left, because I will leave you right there where I met you at. When you are committed to being a certain type of way, no, I'm not that individual. I'm not running after nobody. I'm not. I'm not running after nobody. I'm not begging nobody. I'm not doing none of that. But all of that comes from knowing who I am. All of that comes from knowing my worth. All of that comes from self-evaluations. All of that comes from evaluating your priorities. All of that comes from after you do your self-evaluation, evaluate your priorities, you take out the trash. Anything that's not servicing you, you throw it out. That's it. That's all. That's the end of that. You think I chased the trash man down trying to get trash out of it? No, ma'am, I do not. Once it's gone, it's gone. That's just what that is. And you move forward with life. You got to get to that place where you're able to say that this is not servicing me. Next. Simple as that. Simple as that. Because that person is never going to let you go. That person is never going to leave you alone. And a lot of times they're going to refuse to change. When they refuse to change, but then won't let you go at the same time, no, they just waiting on you to leave. That's all they waiting on. They waiting on you to leave. If you're telling them exactly what it is that you want from them and they are not making a conscious effort to try to do those things, they want you to leave. If you're telling them how to love you and they're making no real effort to love you the way that you're requesting to be loved, then guess what? That means that they are waiting for you to leave. Understand, and I get that, we don't get to tell people how to love us. We, because everybody is different. They think different. They move different, and it is what it is. But once they show you the love that they offer, once they show you the love that they come along with, once they show you how they're willing to do things, it is up to you in that moment. What did I say? Self-evaluation, evaluating those priorities. When they show you what it is that they have to offer, you make a conscious decision whether or not you want to participate in that or not. Y'all be so thirsty, y'all drink from any cup. You drinking from any and everybody that come over there, and you're not supposed to. That's the reason why you be stressed out. That's the reason why you be down bad. That's the reason why you feel sick sometimes. It's because what are you drinking? You're drinking from any and everybody. You allowing your loneliness to have you drink from this cup. You allow your impatience. You so impatient, you drinking from this cup. You know what I'm saying? You reconnecting with folk. You doing this and doing that when you already know these people and what they come with. No. He says, first guy I've ever slept with has been with him for 10 years and 2 kids. Congratulations. That's a wonderful thing. I don't know what we were supposed to do with that information, but yeah, good on you. Why did he get a new girl not even 2 weeks later after all I did for him? That's because, she said, why did he get a new girl not even 2 weeks later after all I did for him? But what was he doing for you? Was that energy being reciprocated? You may have came into the live later, so I'm going to go back just a little bit just for you, just because that's a really good question to ask. But the thing about it is I talked about that. I said that, when you're in these different relationships with these individuals, they'll show you exactly how they feel about you. You will spend 15, 16 years giving and pouring and making sacrifices for these individuals over and over and over. And you will be telling them all the things that you want from them. And you will notice that those things will not be done. And that's because they are not invested in that relationship the way that you are. They do not care the way that you care. They do not want it the way that you want that relationship. You are in a relationship and they are very much single. The reason why they won't change and they won't leave you alone at the same time is because they're waiting on you to leave. They're waiting on you to get sick and tired. They're waiting on you to finally get some balls to say enough is enough and I'm out. And when you leave, you're going to notice that they can be with somebody, like you said, 2 weeks later, and they can become that person that you've been begging them to be for 8, 9, 10 years. They will become that person to that individual in 2 weeks and love them the same exact way that you was begging them to love you. But the truth of the matter is, when you're not the person, you are just not the person. And we got to normalize the understanding that you will never be enough for the wrong person. When they are not for you, they are not for you. Stop trying to make it be more than what it is. Stop trying to force it to be more than what it really is. When folks show you who they are and how they move and how they view you, accept that and move accordingly. But that's how he was able to do it. Y'all got the comments coming too fast. Y'all got the comments coming too fast. Now, y'all got a lot of questions. Y'all better sign up for my Patreon so y'all can get these questions in and say, yes, I waited 4 years and he got married within 4 months. I'm trying to tell you. That's how it worked. I was married to a narcissistic young girl. Oh my God, I am out doing better than ever. Credit score at 720. Man, congratulations to you. Stay motivated, stay inspired. We love you. Keep moving forward in life. That is major right there. Keep going, Kim. It says, what if you left 22 months ago and they still won't let go? That ain't got nothing to do with you. If you left 22 months ago, then you need to let go all the way, because the only way that you know that they still letting on is because you still some type of way have some access to them. Now, yeah. When you leave them, sometimes the family and friends that y'all share, those mutual friends, they got to be casualties. Sometimes you got to cut them off as well. When you block, unfollow, and delete him and let him know that you don't want no interaction, you need to cut off some of them folks that y'all knew together so that you won't even know that he's still holding on. I can't even tell you what the folk that's doing now that I used to talk to. Honey, I don't know. Don't inquire. Don't hang around. They mama is they mama. They sisters is they sisters. They best friends is they best friends, baby. Y'all are all casualties. Understand? Ain't no beef over here. Ain't no drama over here. Don't wish nothing bad on none of y'all. I want y'all to eat well, but just not at my table. And it's okay over there. I can't tell you what they done. Sometimes, we'll say that we left a situation, we didn't cut them off, but we know more about our ex than we do our present. If you done left that man 20 something months ago, then leave him all the way. You got to let that go all the way. When you leave, you block them. Stop contacting their friends and hang them. Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Said, let me see who I'm going to answer one more question. Said, she asked me for advice. And wait a minute, she did what? She asked me for advice in her new relationship. Why? Because you still talking to her. If she in a whole nother relationship and y'all made a decision that y'all no longer want to deal with each other, then you ain't got no business giving her no relationship advice on nothing. If I couldn't advise you in the relationship that we was in, what make you think I'm going to advise you in another one? No, ma'am. That's another thing that people do. They break up and then all of a sudden want to holler, oh yeah, we best friends, or we cool, we this, we that, whatever. No, love, we're not. We might be cool because I'm not out here beefing with nobody. We ain't got no drama with each other. But being besties into the resties just ain't gonna be one of those things, especially if I don't share no children or have no other type of connection to you. It is what it is. But as far as you asking me for advice, that's like a slap in the face. If you ask me, that's just like, no, that's a no for me. And you need to end that. Can you speak on financial abuse? Girl, you don't want me to talk. That's a whole nother live. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. Financial abuse, honey, because, honey, you don't even understand. I get so sick and tired of doing life coaching sessions with people that be telling me that the only reason why they still in that relationship or that marriage or whatever it is, what type of complicationship that they in, is only because of the finances. Girl, if I leave here, how I'm going to pay my bills and what I'm going to do with my kids and have all these different excuses, honey. People would most definitely use finance to try to abuse you. They don't want you to work. They don't want you to live up to your fullest potential. They don't want you to have that good job or make that good money, because as long as you make less than them and they pay all the bills, then they are able to control you. They feel like they can talk to you crazy because you need them. But I'm going to talk about that on tomorrow. Don't even worry about it. I'm going to bring a live for you tomorrow, so you make sure you come back. And I told everybody in the world that he's not my son's father. Girl, listen here. Yeah, that's you got a whole nother thing going on. But listen, she said, babe, y'all coming too fast. Hold on. Babes, I'm getting some legal boundaries set. Me and my kids don't be. Oh yeah, sometimes you have to do that as well. Yeah. I'll get into more, because y'all got the comments coming so fast. Listen, I'll get into some more comments, answer some more questions and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll get into that another day. I got to get up out of here. But what I need for y'all to do for me real quick, if you have not signed up for my Patreon, make sure you go and you do so, because in my Patreon this Thursday and every other Thursday, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do Talk Back Thursdays. Talk Back Thursdays, TBT, Talk Back Thursdays with Street. That means you get to come with all your questions, come with all your stories, anything that you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It is an open platform. I got about 550 people right now that's already signed up, and we open it up and everybody just come in and share and talk and motivate and inspire each other, and we all on live together. So yes, ma'am, yes sir, you just got to know how to mute your thing whenever it's your turn to start talking. That's it. But other than that, then we good to go. But that will be this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will see you guys tomorrow at around the same time, around 8 o'clock, because like I said, I had to go from 11 to 8 because South Carolina is so hot here. It's extremely hot here, and if I try to do the lives anytime after 11 o'clock, it makes my phone go extremely hot and it'll start to shut down. So I try to do them early in the morning. That way I'll be able to keep the live going, answer some questions, be able to really love on you guys the way that I want to. He said you should get into the clubhouse. Man, send me an invite. Send me an invite. I'll most definitely come. So guys, if you haven't already copped one of my t-shirts, I got my You Will Never Be Enough for the Wrong Person. It's available from a small to a 3X right now on my website. My Cash App is Your Favorite Speaker. Your Favorite Speaker is my Cash App. And the other shirt I have is I'd rather be at peace alone than to be in pieces connected to the wrong folks. It's up there. My Go to Hell Expeditiously shirt, y'all know I love. It is on my website as well. Do Not Disturb My Peace, My Vibe, My Grind. It is also available on my website. Handle You Before Trying to Connect with Me is also on my website. And Boundaries, My Boundaries Come with Consequences, will be dropping one day this week. So yes, if you haven't already, click that link that's right there this is Perez from Atlanta. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you as well, Perez. Much love to you. So if you haven't shopped with me already, make sure you go to my website, grab a t-shirt, man. Grab a t-shirt. If you need life coaching, I provide life coaching on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays of every week. So yes, if you need life coaching, just hit the link that's in my bio. Can sign up for that, and also sign up for my Patreon. Right there, click up top where it says Street Poet 1125 at the very top of your screen. Open up my page and you'll see right there where it says my website address is Leroy Hall, Laroy, L as in Larry, A as in Allen, R as in Roy, O as in Oz, and Y. LeroyHall.com is my website. But if you click that link that's in my bio, you will be able to open up my Instagram, my Facebook, my everything that got something to do with me, my podcast, the whole nine, and we will be able to get moving from there. But I want to tell you guys that I love you, love you, love you, love you. And I tell you what, yes, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I provide life coaching. I want to tell you that every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, sweat yourself, tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love, and you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for every single person that sent me a gift, that double tapped on the screen and sent me a heart, that asked some questions, that gave me some good feedback in these comments. Those of you that were taking notes, shout out to you guys as well. You know, I'm a big note taker. So, you know what I mean? That's amazing. But if I lifted your spirits this morning, if I motivated and inspired you, if you don't mind, send me some gifts across the screen real quick. If I uplifted you, if I motivated you, if I inspired you, if I gave you a different perspective this morning, if you woke up tired and you listened to the video and you was like, you know what? She got me moving now. Now I'm looking at this thing a little bit different. You know what? I've been over here thinking I was wrong, and hearing this morning that I am not the problem. problem. It's just what I needed. You know what I'm saying? If that was for you this morning, if you know that you've been settling for less than what you deserve, then you just needed to hear it out loud, and you've been pouring in more than anybody's been pouring into you, and you just needed to hear it put out there in your ears, then send me some love. Ooh, thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. Thank you for those roses. I see you, Black Love. New Science, I see you guys as well. New Science, I see you with the shell. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Love me down. Cold Red, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you guys this morning. Make sure y'all get signed up. I love you guys so much, and I want y'all to enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank you, Perez. Appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all don't mind loving me down, and I love it. I love it. What's up? All in the room and my talking about was all in my room and my house. Man, sometimes it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that. It be like, man, I woke up today, boy. I went on Street Live, and it was just it. It was just sometimes it be like that, but I tell you, sometimes it only takes for that one person to ask me the right question to get me fired up, and that right there was just one of the ones. So guys, don't forget to also go look on my page. I made a 30-second video as well. You're talking about I got you playing loud in the car, girl. I know that's right. Good morning to you, and you make sure you have an amazing day today. Okay? Yeah, I want you to make sure it was for me this morning. Hey, word, that's what's up, man. I tell you what, I do this because of the love that I have for people. You know, and just wanting to see people actually living a good life, a genuinely good life, and being happy with the person that they are, and getting back to your true identity. You know what I'm saying? Like speaking to people and talking to them on a regular basis, and seeing how people are so disconnected from who they are because of all the connections that they have with other people. It's like, you know, every time somebody walk away, it's almost like they take another piece of you and another piece of you and another piece of you, to the point where you get there and you like, yo, who is this person? Just being able to help people come back from those dark places and really be able to regain their strength is amazing for me. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your morning, and I will see you guys on tomorrow.